Garrett, you saw Borderlands, so maybe it was actually good. We don't know. We didn't watch it.
No one here has seen Borderlands but Garrett.
I don't think anyone in the chat has even seen Borderlands.
Yeah, you guys are dropping the ball out there. Come on. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Guys.
I hate this planet.
Wait, what's the name of the movie?
Borderlands.
Oh, I thought I saw
you saw-
60-year-old Cleavage, the film.
Oh, Bonerland.
That's what I thought. I bought a ticket to that once I sat in the seat. And I was in the wrinkle room.
What are you
That's
saying?
like, that's like the champagne room, but more mature.
What?
Even Kevin Hart. No, you know what? I think when I was doing my research, because I was like, is that an appropriate joke? Yeah, legitimately, the star of the movie who plays Lilith, who's like a young character in the game, is what from Tar? What's her name?
Kate Blanchett.
Who is? I'm not saying anything negative about Kate Blanchett. Great actress, beautiful woman. I'll go as far as saying, but why cast a 52-year-old as the like clearly under 25-year-old character in the game? I thought that was interesting, but then it just keeps going where it's like, okay, granted, Kevin Hart is, I think, younger than me, so that's a.
Is he?
I'll let him slide.
No
I think he's
way.
maybe he's 2 years older than me or something like that.
I'm on it right now.
I thought, yeah,
I don't know. I think he's a lot older.
Fact check me on that too, because I was just kind of blown away really after I was sitting. We'll get to the editing and the plot and everything, but just the casting decisions alone. They go to Moxie's, and Moxie was played in the game by Jessica Negri. And then
I thought that was
and then in
Gina
this
Gershon.
movie they cast Gina Gershon, who is, again, not saying anything negative, but a 60, I think, year old woman.
Kevin Hart's 45, by the
45.
way.
Okay,
Born
so
in
he's 2 years.
1979.
That's what I thought. He's got 2 years on me, so I'll give him that. I mean, Tiny Tina was actually played by like a young person, so that was a good
Claptrap
cast.
played by Jack Black.
Claptrap's probably the most annoying fucking part.
Jack Black and Crap Trap.
Like we said last podcast about the game's writing not really being for us. Well, it continues right into this film because Jack Black is like the Jar Jar Binks kind of syndrome, where it's just like, yo, shut this fucking guy up. He's just making, Deadpool jokes over and over and over again. Yeah, I see that frown.
So you didn't like the movie?
Oh, so bad. And I'll go see a video game movie.
Hey,
just
that's
on
coming
interest.
from Garrett, who says
that-
everything is at least somewhat
You'll find
enjoyable.
some positive, right?
And there were positives. I'll let you know. The next character though, they get to Jamie Lee Curtis, who is arguably the oldest cast, but maybe it's kind of like age appropriate because the character Tannis seemed like she's like a scientist or whatever in the games. But then again, when they introduced Jamie Lee Curtis's character, I want to say it's just a shot of a window cleavage of Jamie Lee Curtis's breasts, and then it pans up to her. I know that's the character design in these games, but just every woman in the whole film is just wearing like the most insane push-up bra, and they're focusing in on it at times. But then I'm reminding myself, like, yeah, they're all 60. This is just a strange choice. The movie seems to center on the plot of 4. I've only played Borderlands 4. Have you guys ever played?
I haven't
any
played a
of them?
second.
Not
Not 1
I
second.
played the original Borderlands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think I dropped off after that first one.
This seemed to be, because that was the only one I played, and I actually finished it, and it was all about opening some vault, and the bad guy was going to get there first. So that's kind of the hero's
Fallout
journey.
ripoff.
Yeah, this is what they're doing, right? Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But they had an interesting way of turning like whatever the psycho characters are. What's the guy that does this in the game?
I don't.
It's your favorite guy, right?
I know what you're referring to. You're asking.
Mask Man.
Yeah, the guy with a mask. Those are like villains in the game. They kind of interestingly made one a good guy, so he's in their party of the 4 or 5 adventurers, right? That was interesting. I will say, like, the costumes were on point, and all of the set design and like backgrounds looked like the game, like really, really looked like the game, which is interesting because the game has that kind of cell shading animation to it. They really pulled that into the real world in a effective way, I would say. The costuming, the sets and stuff like that. I was just bizarrely turned off by number one, the casting, but then the editing is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's the one thing I heard about the movie is I saw numerous people be like, this is edited like a trailer.
It's a
montage
sequence of boom, boom. Oh, we're going. Remember Dragon Ball Evolution was just
Yeah.
like boom, boom. Oh, we're in a
Yeah.
cave here. Now we're here. This movie's doing that, and characters are leaving. Kevin Hart leaves for like 70% of the movie, then he comes back. Or maybe that didn't happen. I slept through a lot of it too. It was so
maybe that didn't happen.
What a way! What a way to end your 5-minute review of I slept through most of it.
I don't know. Maybe that didn't happen. I slept
Could
through
I-
most of it.
Well,
Wait,
that
wait,
pretty
wait.
much sums it up.
What other cleavage didn't I cover?
You probably fell asleep. You missed it.